Okay, so my role is varied. I wear lots of different hats. So I'm primarily called the Home Study Course Manager. So I will look after the students' journey through the course and be there to advise and help them at the key moments that they need it. And I also have a lot of initial discussions and conversations with people as they're considering whether to take homeopathy at all. So I might talk to people who want to come to the school for attendance or to home study. Because quite often that first step into the course is quite a difficult one. It's a huge decision to make. They're making quite a big commitment to homeopathy, to their families. They're going to be leaving home for a weekend every month. So it's quite a big step. And so I'm there to help them at that stage as well. So what I try and do is to provide as much information as I can to enable somebody to make a really good decision for themselves. So it's not about selling, it's not about trying to persuade, it is about discussing what homeopathy is about, to talk about their experience that they've had of it, and what do they know about it. I'll provide them with information about how the course might unfold and what they could expect in terms of the learning process. And quite often people want to know what the support's going to be like, what the qualifications are going to end up being. And for a lot of people it's actually about how can I go into practice. So the support through the school is really varied, and there are lots of different specialist groups of people throughout the school and beyond who kind of come together at the key moment through a student's journey. So part of my role will be to help them to come into the course and to also be there throughout the whole process, to come in and find the right person for that particular moment in time, or to help advise with whatever pastoral needs they might have at that time. So throughout the journey they might speak on a regular basis to their personal tutor. There are personal tutors and mentors throughout the whole of the homeopathy coursework. And they offer really good in-depth feedback from every piece of work that the student might do. And the student at that time is also encouraged to be self-reflective. So it's very much a two-way communication process. It's a really rounded learning curve. Later on, the student will be starting to think about supervision and to start seeing patients. And there's a whole network of supervisors, most of whom have actually trained with the school, a lot of whom have gone through the supervision process with the school, and they're there to walk with the student as they go through their practice and they start to build it up towards the point at which they will then fly with their own practice up and running.